What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 60 plus Civ AI only world battle. It's getting pretty intense. It's pretty close actually, apart from maybe one Civ who's doing pretty well, but behind that it's getting pretty exciting. There's not really any continents with a clear winner. South America's looking very, very even. It's going to be exciting to see how that plays out. There's not really been any wars yet. They're all being very kind to each other, strangely enough. Europe, it's pretty close. They're all sort of having good moments. France looked like they were pulling away. Now they're falling apart a bit. UK looked really good at the start. Spain's now maybe emerged as the next strongest. Asia, everyone's pretty similar. Mongolia's worked some good peace deals in their favour just recently. I'm not sure they're the best cities to take, but strategically it helps them a lot. I mean, Parthia's units didn't even walk backwards. How bad is that? Oh my goodness. That is terrible. But yeah, they're pretty even out this way, and in the islands again, it's pretty interesting. There's still definitely got roles to play. Africa is a complete mess as well. It is so packed. And there we go, Britain do get back into the mainland. They beat Sweden to it with a caravel with no health left. But there we go, they do grab a city. That'll keep France maybe at bay, and it also keeps Sweden, sadly for anyone rooting for Sweden, out of the continent. I know, there are people out there. There's a few of you, I think. It's a shame. I think quite a few of the viewers are from Sweden, so that does suck. Egypt has peaced out with Arabia. Nothing changed hands. Egypt also peaced out with Greece and the Vandals, and yet nothing changing hands seriously in those peace deals, thank goodness. Phew. Getting nervous. Wasn't sure what we were going to have to do. Sweden has just entered the Renaissance era, following a few of the civs we noticed. That's the era that most people are entering right now. So they're still keeping up. I mean, they shouldn't be too far behind. Stockholm's pretty big. This city's quite good. It's not like Helsinki is terrible. At 6, Russia and Poland just doing nothing. Where are you going, Russia? What are you up to? Because you're not at war with the Huns, so that's open borders. Not really sure what they're up to, and Poland's not done too much militarily. They've just been very self-focused. I mean, look at the population, pretty similar to Sweden, so it's not like they're doing miles better than Sweden. Chinook have peaced out with the Shoshone. Oh, and the Shoshone actually gave the Chinook a city. Now, they probably shouldn't have, because there's no way the Chinook would have taken this in like a million years, but it does make things a bit more interesting. We'll see how it all works out. And France. Well, that moment wasn't great. France already took Troyes off Britain, and now they'll probably keep it because Britain does not have much left. Siam into the Renaissance era. The Songhai in there as well. What remains of the Songhai? Their new home. Oh wow, the Congo is actually trying to get to Ethiopia. I don't think Mercuria will let them through, but... Or I mean, they might do. No. Wait, did you have... Yeah, they have open borders with Mercuria, but Mercuria's units are here, so it's going to be too difficult to try and squeeze their way through. Another peace deal for Egypt, this time with the Ottomans. Didn't even know those two were at war, but it didn't really lead to anything, so that's fine. And there we go, Persia. Doing some damage to the Assyrian capital of Azure. It's in the red, struggling. May fall. I mean, the problem is there's really no melee units. I mean, this pikeman's like, what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, 6 turns away without dying to get there. So that might suck. But yeah, Persia is, they've cleaned up Assyria's army and they should grab this. And then that'll be really interesting then as to who's going to win in the Middle East. Because obviously Arabia's sort of wasted some units attacking Egypt. I think they should be going after Persia really right now. Egypt and the Ottomans put aside their differences to attack the Sicilies. Neither of them have any boats, so that is not going to go too well. And the Sicilies do have boats, so yeah, that won't be going too well. Yeah, Persia a few turns away, at the very least, from conquering that city. Siege of Palermo, not going too well. I don't even know who was involved. I think the Sicilies were trying. I think Germany were just watching. But yeah, that did not go very well for anyone, really. Whoa! Wait, no. Oh, it looked like those borders changed, but no, this is still Poland. Never mind. Oh, no. I don't think I've said it yet, but I was corrected in the last series, I think, on how to pronounce this city. It's Łódź, something like that. Not Lodz, as I was saying, but, I probably reverted and said it. I think it's Wuj. And that might be a guess. That might be wrong too. And I'm just trying to remember whatever it was corrected to. And then there's Krakow as well. I'll try. Okay. There's too many crazy pronunciations. We can't. I'm not going to get them all right. 1,000,000% of the time. I'll just stop saying it. There's a Greek settler. Not really sure where that's going to go. Parthia has joined the war against Assyria. No, nothing will really happen. I mean, they got open borders, but like, surely Persia would get there first. Oh, dang it. I missed the other one. Sorry. There's one with the Garamantes. It looks like it might have been Mali versus the Garamantes. Germany. Oh. I did not. Okay, I did. Of all the things that were going to happen in this area, didn't see Germany attacking the Sicilies, but that works. Problem is, it does look like Greece is about to invade Germany, but they are trading with Germany and have a settler in their territory, so I'd tread carefully on that one. How are Australia doing? By the way, they have no excuse for doing as badly as they are. They could easily have 6 cities right now. That's why I'm not going to take the blame for the Iroquois doing really good, because there are civs in even better positions. Name Australia, like 1, 2, 3. Like, you could easily have 6 good cities, and they don't. And I'm sure they could have even... Maybe they can't explore... they probably can't explore the deep ocean, but still. They should be doing so much better. I mean, they didn't actually get all the advantages New Zealand, etc. did, so I wonder when they finally meet who will be in front. Because it'll probably take them a while to meet. But has Australia caught up? Because these guys got like 3 or 4 extra technologies. So we'll see how that all balances. Arabia v India. Didn't see that coming. Don't see it working too well for Arabia. Although that said, Gandhi has no boats. So it'll be a mixed one. Siam. Wow. A lot of units all of a sudden. Not sure where they're going, because they're not at war with the Jar anymore. So maybe Mongolia, who have themselves built up in the last few turns, looking a bit stronger now. Tends to be we go through a lot of periods in these AI-only battles where the AI kill each other's units, and then they have a few turns where they rebuild, and it's crazy again, and then they just go kill each other again. It's up and down, you know. It's like a little curvy. I'm trying to do it with the mouse, but it goes up and down, and yeah, wavy line. Texas has pieced out with California. Texas is just about surviving right now. The Iroquois and the Aztecs really going for trying to take Austin. It would really help the world if the Aztecs could, take it, even if they don't hold on to it forever. Just, slow the Iroquois down a little bit. Just keep them to this east side for now. Give the Sioux like a chance to do something. Maybe let the Sioux kill the Aztecs first, I don't know, something. Give the Chinook some time to really fortify the west coast and at least be somewhat powerful. I don't know. Whatever we can hope for, whatever we can get. Britain has pieced out with France, so France will hold on to 4 cities, so it's going to probably be a straight up race between them and Spain in Western Europe if they can, if they can get just a peace deal with everyone, have some time to rebuild, which I think they're not going to get. They're not going to be able to rebuild enough, and Spain will probably come and take Paris. And that will be game over for France at that point. Be great for Spain though. On the other side of it all, I guess, would be pretty useful. How is nothing going on down here? How are you guys living? They're just so... Oh, the Zulu are actually cut off from this city. That's pretty brutal. They must have open borders with somebody. It looks like maybe, they have it with Rhodesia. Okay. I was going to say, that is a rough spot to be in. But yeah, there's going to be some big stuff going on in Africa before this game is done, which will be earlier than normal. I mean, we're on quick speed, so we'll probably be looking at turn 300 max, because there's so many civs as well, compared to the normal 400 endpoint. Last time I did one on quick speed, I went to 400 anyway, off video. I just sort of skipped ahead to show you what happened, and it was like everyone, even the worst civs in the world had XCOM squads, so we probably will only go to 300 this time based on speed, and I might run it to 400 if it's not if it's not just setting my computer on fire. Persia did manage to grab the city of Azure and eliminate Assyria, so all of a sudden, big red blob emerges in the Middle East. This could be exciting. See how Arabia handles this. And the Ottomans, of course. They're pretty important in this region as well. They've not really done too much. They're sort of surrounded. They probably don't want to fight the Huns when they got to go through such a small gap. Same for Greece. Crossing here. No Byzantium city. I mean, they don't have any boats to get to Egypt or a way out past Greece. So it's going to be very interesting. I guess the best thing for them now would be to flood into Persia. But they seem to be trading, so that probably won't happen anytime soon. Oh, come on, South America. The Mapuche are still alive, apparently. Credit to them. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure they're dead, but I saw them processing. They might have a unit on a death mission trying to find me for accidentally killing them. That might be what's going on. But yeah, South America, strangely quiet. I mean, they're all building up. Look at the Inca. Ton of units. The Corral, not so many. Sicily's and France pieced out and nothing changed hands. Argentina have got a fair few units, as do Brazil. Not so many for Brazil. And Chile have got quite a bit too. A lot of boats. See how this all works out. Surely they've got to, it's got to come to some wars sooner or later. They can't be happy with just how big they are and settle for it. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're not as barbaric as the rest of the world. Who knows? Indonesia versus... Wait, Indonesia v Siam? I thought that would have been the other way around. But nope, Indonesia. Maybe it's just this one boat. They're like, yeah, while you're here, screw you. We'll kill your trireme. But I'm sure this city is actually... This city probably is at risk. Siam don't actually have any boats. They only have melee units that have crossed the sea. So yeah, Indonesia, if they send their boats, they can grab this. That'd be a good win. Little mini victory for them. This would be... Oh, the Jar have musketmen. I think that is the third civ to get them. France has musketeers and the Iroquois do have them. I'm not sure anyone else does. I thought Mali might, but they might have just stuck to their unique unit for a bit longer. It's perfectly fine. All the AIs tend to do it. But yeah, I'm not really seeing any musketmen anywhere else on the map. I'm not really sure who else would have them. Maybe Britain, just because they had a tech boost, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no, the Sioux have them as well, so they are... They are, but the Iroquois have cannons, so each time they look like they're closing the gap, it just fades a little bit. That's really sad. But they're trying. Got to give them some credit for trying. I wonder if the Huns have them. They have a fair few cities. No, not really. They're still quite far behind. Sweden didn't do too well against France. This time they're going to go after Germany. I think last series when I did the Europe game, or it may have been a game before that, there was a German, or maybe it wasn't German, whoever owned it at the time. It might have been Denmark. Somebody owned the city of Manchester in Denmark. I might be wrong. Maybe it was a different name. But Sweden was trying to take it for so long, and they kept failing. Hopefully, I think it was Sweden trying to take it off Britain. Might not have been Manchester exactly, but something like that. And it looks like it might happen again. Except luckily this time, Sweden look like they've gone in with a bit more conviction. They might grab this, and then who knows? I mean, Berlin. Maybe to Berlin. Probably not. Probably not going to get to Berlin. Germany does have a fair few units that they can bring back should they need to. You never know. Could happen. Could be possible. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, Sweden fans. But yeah, I mean, at least it's a start, you know. If you missed out on this city here from France, but yeah, Manchester, in sort of Denmark, you're going to get some copper. You're going to get a lumber mill, a mine, a lot of dye resource, or just a spare one at least, so you could sell that for some money. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good all round for Sweden, I guess. Russia into the Renaissance era. Who else was this? Bismarck. So Russia and Germany are a similar tech level. Interesting. Attila. I can't tell if Attila is in it or not, to be honest. He probably is. He just hasn't upgraded his units. Wouldn't be a surprise. Mongolia's looking a lot stronger. It looks like they are... No, that unit is healing. But yeah, they look like they're gearing up for something. Well, all their units are sort of in this mountain pass thing, which I wouldn't recommend. But that's what they want to do. Indonesia is having a little eye on Siam, but they're not committing to it just yet. I mean, it's probably only been one turn, to be honest. They are very slow. But I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. At least it's going faster than the Brazil Earth 2014 game. That is long. We are on like 80 turns, 15 episodes in. So, could be worse, right? Could be worse. But that will be it for this episode, guys. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the video and be sure to leave a comment down below. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.